Good morning. It's Margaret Fetty at the University of Sewing and is Facebook Live, and I have a feeling we are a minute or two late, guys. Sorry about that. There's a lot of snow out there, and a lot of it actually weirdly melted.
Yeah.
And so Dave was out there cleaning up ice, and we were trying to get ready for you guys, and then we went, it's 9:30. So Rachel's here with
But
me.
we're ready. We're here. The main roads are sloppy but clean.
Yeah, they are really clean.
Like me.
I have to interrupt. Our first viewer is in from Texas, so we got to say hello to Kimberly.
Hi, Kimberly.
Oh, hi, Kimberly. How are you doing? I know you guys got snow a little bit ago. My brother from Texas called.
Which part of Texas? The
Well,
state
that's
is
true.
enormous.
That's true. He's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and he said his kids didn't have school all week because they got 2 inches.
Oh,
and
Lord
the entire
have
town
mercy.
shuts down.
That is so funny. Well, we are at 15 right now, just in case anybody's looking and adding. So
Anybody's counting.
Yes, and I'm like, come on, city and county, get the roads cleaned up. It's not that bad. Let's get it done. So I don't know what's going on with them, but I really, all the main roads are clear.
Mm-hmm. And we're here, and everything is looking pretty much okay where we are. So if you're snowed in, you know that means like every day that you're snowed in, you need at least 5 yards of fabric, right? So come and see us.
Did you tell them about the fabric sale?
Yes, because right now we're having our customer appreciation fabric sale. If you buy a yard or more of fabric, it's 30% off. 30% off all of the fabrics. All of the fabrics. If you clear off the bolt, if you just say, give me everything you got, it's 35% off. Like I said yesterday, I already took advantage of it. I already got my end of bolt because I was like, I know exactly which one I want. And I went and I grabbed it.
It was really funny. Employees are saying to me, when's the sale over? The sale is over on the 21st. So if you want first selection, though, you better get a move on because that's what you're going to need to do. Hey, this is the time to go ahead and load up on some of those apparel fabrics.
You know what time it is to do?
No,
because we got Julie, Kimberly, and Donna have already shared. They're on it.
Right. I'm holding it. I'm not even paying attention. If you are watching us on Facebook Live, or not even just live, if you're watching us within the next 24 hours and you hit that share button, just put in the comments, shared. You don't have to do anything more than that. Super easy. And you will be entered into our giveaway. So we'll randomly choose a name and you're going to win our fabulous prize today, which is super fun. This is for somebody like me. Do you like both garment sewing and quilting? We've got this lovely, I'm trying to think spring here. This is a baskets and butterflies pattern. This is just a gorgeous, nice size quilt. It finishes to 68 by 76 inches, so that you can get this free pattern to make your quilt, and then you can also get in the same prize this Threads magazine. This one is the fall one, but look at the jackets, you guys.
I love that jacket.
Love
That's so pretty.
A jacket. So if you're thinking about getting into garment sewing, if you're thinking about getting into quilting, if you like to do both like me, then go ahead and hit that share button. Put in the comments that you shared, and you
like
could
Catherine
win this.
And Brenda just did?
Well, good morning, ladies. Thank you so much, and maybe you'll win this. How exciting would it be to win something?
Oh, we've got all kinds of people watching today. We've got Angelica, our long armor from down south.
Hello, Angelica. I hope you are having fun with your long arm. What did you do yesterday?
Well,
I taught some people how to use their...
So yesterday we actually had 2 wonderful ladies who got long arms, and so I was able to do the class on how to read the computer screen in your cue long arm, and how to maintain it, and then how to start and stop your stitching. We had to kind of rush through the end of it because the snow was really coming down. Ladies, I hope you made it back okay.
I hope we would have heard if that was any
feel
problems.
like please do let us know. And yeah, and it's always so much fun to teach people about their new machines, and I love it.
Okay, I've been doing something while Rachel's been talking. I'm zhuzhing. So what I am doing is I am laying out this really fabulous group of fabrics. And, you know, I always try to have something here special for the guys. And we oftentimes do not have, you know, super masculine fabrics, but these are definitely pretty masculine.
They're so fun.
But maybe it's not even super masculine because I know a lot of lady motorcycle drivers and I know lots of ladies involved in trucking.
And who doesn't love license plates?
And Margaret is a huge fan of all of the muscle cars and the vintage cars. So this group of fabrics is called the Heavy Metal Fabric Collection. It is a fat quarter bundle. It has 18 pieces in it. And if you have somebody who's a car person, or just, you know, loves fast toys, this is really fun. I love the Hot Wheels emblems here. That's really fun. It used to be, once upon a part of my life, I used to make sure that I would find a really cool, maybe a Ferrari Hot Wheel or something really cool, maybe a cool muscle car. And I would put those in Christmas gifts for some of the men in my life so I could give them a car.
Oh, that's fantastic. We still have my husband's box of Hot Wheels that he played with as a kid. And so anytime we have like one of our birthday parties or something for my girls, and you know, inevitably somebody's little brother stops by, we dump out the big box of Hot Wheels, and oh my gosh, those things are so fun. Like, and everybody just is like, oh, the Hot Wheels. Oh, I remember this one. Oh, and
they're just
we all play with
lot
Hot
of
Wheels.
fun. So we have this as, no, I don't have it as yardage. I just have it as these 18-piece fat quarter bundles. But this is a really fun group of fabrics, guys. So I wanted to make sure that you knew we had it. And
I'll start picking these up.
have to get them picked up because we can't show you the next things until we do
have
that.
so many things to show you.
We have so many things to show you. You know, we're having this wonderful fabric sale, and it is going to include these new pieces that I am getting ready to show you.
Brand new fabrics
So
are also 30%
here, I'm going to
off.
give you that. Right now, I want to make sure that you guys get to see these incredibly gorgeous rayons. And they are from, let's see, who are these from? Riley Blake.
Oh.
Riley Blake did these. Aren't they just absolutely gorgeous? And I'm going to just tell you guys, these batik rayons are the softest fabrics.
They're so soft.
Oh my gosh,
goodness.
they're so soft. And look at those colors. There is something there for you, I am sure. Those are incredibly beautiful colors. This really rich purple, a gorgeous teal, and a very cool burnt orange.
I
That
love a
is
burnt orange.
gorgeous.
I think that is so beautiful. And because it's a batik, you guys, you know that. Oh no, it's not double print, it's double sided. Never mind, I'm lying.
No, not on these.
But it is so soft. It's going to be so kind of like light breezy. You know what I actually want to do today during Sew with Rachel, which is happening this afternoon from 1 to 4:30. If you guys want to come and hang out with me, I'm actually going to be taking this little cover up that I have, which I love. I found it at a thrift store years ago.
Are you going to copy it?
I'm copying this pattern, and I'm going to add sleeves. Because I want to have a little sleeve with it.
That's a great idea. Okay.
A burnt orange rayon.
All right, I'm going to have you take these away because we're running out of space here. So, okay, so Riley Blake, keeping that theme of Riley Blake. Okay, we have this really cute, adorable, this is a ironing board cover. If yours is in kind of iffy condition, which they seem to get to, it's only $26. It's really, really cute. Actually, we should
untie it?
No, we can't.
It's all.
But you know what? It's the same pattern that's on there, and it has some padding to it. It's the same as what's on this cover. And then you end up with this cute little bag.
And then you have a cute bag.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
How great. We all know. Your ironing board cover is a little gross, isn't it? I know it is. Mine is. I know.
Okay, I am going to place these 4 patterns down here so that Dave actually can get to show you these. But these are the quilt seeds from Lori Holt. Now, if you don't know what these are just an absolutely fabulous little quilt block.
And a pretty good size quilt. I think they're like 16.
Are they really?
They end up being a good size.
Oh my gosh, they wrote it in red.
24 by 30 inch quilt block.
When they're one block is
One block is 24 by 30 inches. So when you put all four of them together, it's a whole quilt.
Whoa!
How cool is that? See,
yeah,
so you get all these different ones.
But they're just patterns.
How cute are they?
They don't include the fabric. They're just patterns. They are super adorable, and the price on these patterns for this 24 by 30 inch, really?
That's what it says on the back.
Wow.
I remember looking and going, that's a good size.
That's a really incredible size.
So you can do one to make a wall hanging or like a little table cover, or you can do all four to make a full quilt. And like, I mean, look at these beautiful things.
They're really interesting and different. And I just, when I saw them, I was like, that's really cool. So these are only $9.90, guys. Really reasonable price, very, very reasonable. And we've got the 4 that they have put out this year. So you've got these cute little baskets filled with flowers. It's a great project for this spring. And, you know, as always with Lori Holt, they have sew-alongs, they have all kinds of things. My guess is that if you haven't seen it, I'm sure somebody has done these. They're doing these blocks,
I'm sure.
so you can see how to put together.
Some gorgeous
but
pictures.
I'm just looking at them, and the only thing that looks a little bit like, I was thinking these are curves, but you know what? They're
not curves. They're not.
No, they're like, I'll bet that's just a little triangle of fabric put on top of that right there. So it looks like a curve, but it's not really a curve.
Yeah. So I think these are going to be very simple to do. These look like
they're really, really fun. I had seen these from last year. They had some, they called them quilt seeds. And I saw some last year and I thought, well, gosh, we need to get some of that.
These. They're so
and you know,
cute.
we have a wide variety of fabrics, and we also have that big bundle of Lori Holt, her fabrics, so that you could buy a big bolt of, a big fat quarter bundle of that, and then use it for this.
Yeah.
Because it would be, it's just a wonderful group of things to do.
So. Yeah, there's so many possibilities. There's so many options. Let your imagination go crazy.
So we have been doing a lot of straightening, cleaning, organizing in the shop. I have been torturing Rachel with her brand new position as our manager. I have been like, every time I come in, I'm like, let's do this. And she so far hasn't beat me. So I would have deserved it by now. She's going to get that roller and bop me on the head.
We always joke it's dangerous when Margaret comes in and goes, okay, so I have an idea. And we're like, oh, God. Like, Dave, she's got an idea.
So what we have done is we have gone through a lot of things, and we put a lot of new stuff on clearance. So, you know what that means for you guys is that you get like especially great deals. So I'm going to show you 4 quilt panels that we have. These are all now on clearance. So you can pop on, pick one of these up. It is the perfect, let's put a quilt together really fast.
Do you have a new baby coming in your life? Because this would be so cute. This is a yard-long panel. So it's a huge panel. You basically put 2 borders, and the little flags are everywhere.
And the oceans.
I love it. It's great. It's what I love about it, because I think it's really kid appropriate, but it's also very neutral. So it works for boys, works for girls. You put a couple of little borders around it, and you're done. And you can be like, oh, look,
it's
I
on clearance.
And it's on clearance. And
guys,
it's so adorable.
So cute. All right, that's one.
I love it.
This one, when it came in, I thought it was absolutely lovely. It's the 4 seasons.
It's precious.
I don't see why this couldn't be a baby quilt. I don't see why this couldn't be wall hanging. I think you could break it up into 4 pieces and pull one out and put it in a cute little kids room, having the 4 different seasons up, or you could bring one out with each season. We're in that one.
I was gonna say, which
We're in
one do you
that
think we're
one.
in right now?
We're in that one. Yeah.
With our 15
You know,
inches.
yeah, we never get this much snow, guys. I told Dave this morning I want to move south. But then Atlanta gets snow. So I don't know what to think.
Well,
Anyway.
yeah, and Fort Worth, Texas
Oh,
has snow.
what is the title on this one?
It's called the Four Seasons.
Okay, so it's called the Four Seasons.
Four
Really
Seasons.
empty,
So-
really easy to find. Okay,
easy.
this one is Fractal Flowers. This one, I really like this fabric. I think the colors are bright and cheerful. I can see this being the centerpiece on a bed, on a wall hanging. I can see you doing the back or inside of a jacket.
I was thinking clothing because I was like,
Clothing
you
would be
could do
really
some
cool. And we
really
have
cool
enough
things.
of these. They're a 2/3 yard piece. You could pick up 3 or 4 of them and turn them into an item of clothing, and I think it would be really cool.
like a little shift dress. Like, you want
wouldn't
to talk
that be
about
really
like, oh my
cute?
gosh, like mod.
And if you want to do something like that, go and look at some solids to go with it, because we have those great Riley
purpley
Blake
blue,
confetti solids, or we have the Cotton Supreme RJR solids, and I am sure I could find you. You could say to me, Margaret, match me up that purple, or you could say match me up that dark blue, or one of the other colors, and we could help you pick that out, and I would that would be so cool.
But also, like, and another option would be fussy cutting for like an art quilt. Because if you want just kind of like
Have we
one
shown
little
anybody
wild
the
thing.
jacket, the quilted jacket? I don't think we've
Oh,
shown
the
that.
quilted
Yeah,
jacket
because
book.
that would be a really great one to think about. Or,
Oh, shoot,
or-
did Alice borrow that one?
well, we had more than one.
Oh, there it
We
is.
had
Got
4
it.
of them, so we
Got it,
better have at least one here.
Yes,
So
yes, we
so
have them here.
okay. So then we also have this last panel of Soar.
The very
This
last
is the
one.
last one, guys, and it is also on clearance. It's ready to go home with you. Would this not be really cool to put on the back of a jacket or in the inside of one? Or you could do a wall hanging or a quilt. I mean, the only limitation is your imagination. It really
Yeah.
is.
And we still have quite a few of these corresponding fabrics that go with this line in clearance.
Yes,
so you
they're
can
all
do
on
all of these.
clearance. And so we have this wonderful sewing quilted patchwork jackets. This is done by a couple of gals that I have been, I've known them for years, Ray Cumby and Carrie Emerson. They own the Fit for Art. They're the people who own Fit for Art. So their stuff they've always designed so that you could go ahead and do things like patchwork or embroidery or hand embroidery, whatever it is you really enjoy doing. Their stuff is just so appropriate for that. And this
They
book,
use panels.
yes, they use panels all the time, but you know what? I don't think people will realize it. This book is going to come with 2 patterns in it.
All of the patterns, all of the pieces that you need.
It is so
for it.
great. And then they go and they explain how to do a variety of different things, how you're going to go ahead and piece all of that. We are actually talking right now to maybe use that as a starter place for a quilted jacket class.
Absolutely. I think
cool
that
idea.
we need, and you could bring in your own quilt that you've made. You can quilt something ahead of time, or I know a lot of people who go to Goodwill. There are always these old quilts that are hanging up there that maybe need new homes that you can
really
repurpose.
There's too many ideas. I was
There's
saying
so
the other
many
day, I
ideas.
am going to be in real trouble because I need to
This
live.
even move. This is so
I
heavy.
do need to live to 170 to make everything I want. And that's right today. Well, this is not Soar. This is another piece by Northcott that was from, it's called Blue Multi-Wing Glory Panel. There's 3 of them. And this is one of the panel parts. And the panel is set up into 3 different sections.
And this is another large panel, if I can recall.
36 inches.
This is another yard-long panel. So again, and it is split up into 3 different sections, so you can split it up.
Right,
You
right.
can keep it all together and just boom, have a quilt.
It is I think the artwork on this is just really gorgeous.
So pretty. Got the last one of that one too.
And this is the last one of this one. It's called Patriot. It's another Northcott, and it's got the flag behind it. It's really lovely. This is, you know, it's so much fun when you see these really good patriotic panels. I love those. So, but you know what else is in here?
You know what else we put on clearance?
Some kits.
Massive kit haul. Here we go. We've got some gorgeous kits. We got the last one of the Tempers kit. We have the fabric for this one right here with the kind of like darker sunflowers in there. This is a very, very simple quilt pattern. You're gonna throw it together
And it's
so
going
quickly.
to be such a statement piece.
It really is.
It is
when
such
you do
a-
these bold colors.
Yeah, I mean, I can see this being hung in a living room as a very much a statement piece. It's really nice. So that is a
It's like
great
an art
idea.
piece. Then where do we want to go with next?
Let's go with this.
Which one is that? That's
This
the
one is
Easy Squares. So this, where's the other one?
this one wasn't supposed to go in here. This one wasn't supposed to go in there. It's okay. It's okay. How about
You ain't saying nothing.
how about another kit? This one is the Northcott City Lights kit. It's the last one. It is such a pretty kit. This is in the blues and so and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And you know what we didn't write on here? I don't know which one of them it is.
Ooh, I don't know which one.
I'm pretty sure it's the one with the panel,
I
but we
thought it
need
was
to
the
find out.
Cityscapes one, but
Is
now I don't
Is
know.
it the one with the panel in it? We didn't write it on there, so that's kind of crazy.
This is the fun. This has been my fun this week. This has been all my fun. Going through all of
It is the one with the panel.
There we go. There it is. Oh, sorry, I'm just smacking you. All right.
It's the one with the panel. Okay, so it's the one in the foreground there. So it's this one. Okay, so it's got this gorgeous panel in it. It's really a beautiful set of colors. I love the blues and the blacks. They're very nice.
Yes,
That's
and it's
pretty
just
cool.
Lovely.
Okay, then we have this great heirloom pattern, but we picked much more modern fabrics and much brighter color scheme. We've got this wonderful mustard and purples, and it is just a gorgeous group of fabrics from RJR. And then to make this kind of wonderful, you know, it's got the center that builds out. And it's not a hard pattern. Most of it is half square triangles. But because of the way it was put together, it just has a very dramatic look to it. And
This is gonna be a gorgeous.
if you're
quilt.
not into this kind of, we had that heirloom fabric, the fabric that went with this, it was very, very traditional looking. This is very modern. So we have this, and it is, I mean, look at these gorgeous fabrics. So if you haven't done something with RJR, you've been a little bit hesitant because you didn't know how to put something together. We've done it for you. You've got the kit all ready to go. And we have 2 of these. So
and they're on clearance.
they're not, I do wonder, I don't think they're absolutely identical, but maybe they are. I don't know. They may be off
I can't
of
tell
just
from
a
the way,
little
just
bit.
from the way the fabrics are folded. I can't tell which.
No,
which
they
one
have
is.
the same number, so they're
Okay,
identical.
so they're right. They are.
So
identical.
there, we have 2 of them available. If somebody is interested in those, you will not miss out on that.
Oh, guys, look! It's snowing again.
Stop it. No, that's just flakes coming off the wall. That's just flakes coming off the roof. She's crazy. No more snow. I refuse to believe it's more snow. So, okay. So Canyon Birds. Canyon Birds is this really
It's
adorable.
Oh my goodness.
The colors are gorgeous, burgundies and creams. It's very lovely. It's got these wonderful birds all through it. And this is a table runner and placemat set.
Yes.
Perfect gift for somebody. This, I mean, if you've got someone you need to find a gift to make for them, this would be lovely. So you've got in here a beautiful, beautiful table runner and the placemats to go with it. I can see that being, do you have somebody, like maybe your mom? Would that be something your mom
my,
would like?
my mom would love it.
Yeah,
For her
see,
giant
that's
dining
gonna
room
be-
table that my
Yes.
Uncle John made for her like 50 years ago.
Okay, so now what we have over here is we have 3 wall hangings with using this fantastic group of fabrics. It was from the Flamingo line, and what it actually makes is this right here.
Flamenco, the dance.
Flamenco. I said flamingo like the birds, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And it's got these cool little appliques in the corner. So we've got the steam seam in here for you to use.
So we're going to make it as easy as possible for you.
It's ready to go.
So you don't have to worry about anything
And this
else.
is a great way to practice, applique, and get better at it. So something like this will be...
bad at applique.
Oh,
I feel like I'm bad at applique.
how can you be bad at applique?
I feel like my anytime I have to fall oh my gosh.
So
I feel
guys,
like I'm
should
bad
we do
at
an applique class? Maybe we need to do
Maybe
an applique.
I need to do an applique class.
Well, that's okay. I can
But also,
take care of that.
these are
Oh,
considered
I'm
wall
sorry.
hangings, but I wanted to point out that these are 44 by 44 inches, so they could also very easily be a lap quilt.
Oh.
So it doesn't just have to be, it's being labeled as a wall hanging, but I think that
Well,
could be
and
a
then
nice
add
little lap
2 or
quilt.
3 more borders around with the colors that
And-
are in this, and you've got a quilt.
Done.
Yeah, yeah.
Done.
So we've got all these great kits. They are all on clearance. Okay. So that is
Can I-
that
can I get it?
group,
Oh,
and
that's
oh
not
my
so
gosh,
heavy.
that was really heavy. And we are at the 5-minute mark here. Okay.
Ah.
I am going to pull over all of these. We've got a ton of really cool neutrals that just came in.
Oh.
These neutrals are from P&B. They're very pretty. They are in 3 different colors here. We've got this wonderful bright white, white on white. Then we have a lovely cream. This cream is just a really beautiful cream. And you know what? There's 4 colors here because this one's slightly
That's a little
different.
different, yeah.
So it's a little bit darker cream. And then we have actually a very nice light yellow. Very nice light yellow. Very, very cool. So we have told you before that one of my things I really want to do this year is make sure that we got you the things for you to be able to complete the quilts. So yes, we'll have some things like we're going to show you here in a second with
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Floyd Wright. I'll never get it out of my head.
We're
I'll never get
We're
it
gonna
out of
call
my
it Pink Floyd forever now. That's just gonna happen.
If you didn't watch yesterday, you will have no idea what we're talking about. But yesterday, this Frank Lloyd Wright fabric, which is super cool craftsman style, kind of those wonderful things that they
the wonderful lines, his famous stained glass designs that he
did. And it's all that craftsman period from the 20s and 30s and 40s. So all of this really gorgeous stuff. And Margaret's calling it the Pink Floyd group. So I
Slightly different era.
Slightly different, yes. For some reason, it came out of my mouth as Pink Floyd, so I have no idea.
And you know,
And I'm not even a big Pink Floyd person.
and you know that Frank Lloyd Wright is a Midwestern artist. He
Yes.
is very famous for being so give a nod. We basically have 2 famous artists who translate well to quilts, and that's Charlie Harper and Frank Lloyd Wright. And so we are definitely given the nod to Mr. Wright here. Look at these fabrics. Look at the colors. We have them with definitely the bright white background. And then we have this somewhat creamier background. And look at, these colors. They look like jewels.
And we have the Fat Quarter Bundle, the latest one. And do we still have any of the other one, Rachel? So we had the other group, and they added new colors. So when they added new colors and some things that they didn't have before, one of the things they added were some new, fantastic. We already had 1, but now we have 3 more of the wide backs. And I think the wide backs are so lovely. This one is done in a really, really lovely kind of peachy pink color. Very pretty. Then we have this wonderful yellow. We do.
So this is, there we
Yes.
go.
Okay,
it took a
so
while for me to find it. So this is the earlier collection that has like a fewer colors to it and has like some
This
different
one
things
has
in there.
22. This one has 26.
Yeah.
And I believe each of these come with a panel in them. I do believe that's the, if you
Is that
look
what the-
right
oh,
there,
there we go. That
right
one,
there,
there's the panel.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure they have panels in them. We're going to have to look at the descriptions and make sure.
This might have to be actually like a little present for myself.
And then,
And then look at these wide backs.
and then this gorgeous brown, and I don't know, what would you call it? It's not really taupe.
It's not. I was.
It's not a taupe, but it does have, it's a brown with some pink in it for
Yes,
sure.
yes.
It is
Very
super,
warm.
super gorgeous.
It's,
All the colors are warm.
I want to back every single one of my
But
quilts in all
then
of
they
these.
have these ones with the white background. So those are a lot cooler. And then they have this one with
This
the
one with
cream background. And
Look at that. Doesn't that just so
the-
gorgeous? It's like these little geometric flowers.
And
Oh my gosh.
I will tell you, the fabric is soft enough if you wanted to make a shirt or you wanted to make something kind of a little more structured, it would be super cute.
Oh, guys, I ain't gonna be mad at you. However you want to use this fabric, just like I
I
don't
do
even
my
want to show people
quilted-
this one. I think this is gonna be Rachel's.
When I get my quilted jacket class going, I want to do one where this is the inside.
Oh my god! By the way, I'd be like a flasher all day. I'd be like, look at the inside, like for everything.
You're
I'd be
a
like,
crazy girl.
I'd be like, yeah, look at the inside.
We needed crazy back in our world, so we brought in Rachel. So, okay, guys,
We've been snowed in for 4 days.
yeah,
Woo!
we are. Now, next weekend. What are we doing next weekend?
What are we doing next weekend?
Next weekend is our 990 event.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Have you signed up for the 990 event? I'm going to just tell you, I already talked to the man upstairs and asked him for no more snow until after that event. I am done with snow. If we don't have any more snow, I'm going to be cool with that. But next Friday, I said Saturday, I believe.
It's Friday, yep.
It's next Friday. It is from 11 to 5. And we would love to have you. You're going to get to see some of the features of this machine that are
only some of the feet. You're going to see a lot of stuff, but it's only going to be some.
One of the really cool things that happens when you buy a 990 is you get our 990 club. And that is starting at the end of this month. And what we are going to do is it's going to be via Zoom. And we are going to show different features, and we're going to go through some of the stuff that you would expect to find in the machine, but have maybe some little changes to them. But some of our owners are brand new to Bernina. So we're going to cover a lot of things so that you actually understand what is going on with this machine, how to change it, how to edit. There are so many things about this machine that every time I use it, I sit down and I just smile. And you can ask my husband how much I love my machine. It's really hard for me when I don't turn it on every single day. He's like, is there something wrong? I'm like, I am just like, if I don't turn it on, it's just because I am just wiped out. And I don't want to make a mistake. But right now, on my table is sitting a project. The other thing we're going to do throughout the year is we're going to offer some project classes using some of the features of the 990. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be so fun. This machine is so fun. Really, I mean, when Bernina decided we're gonna bring out this brand new top of the line, and they really listened to sewists, and they were like, "What do you like? Ideally, what are the things you want?" And they were like, "We're gonna shove it all in there and just make
but it isn't
perfect."
It's not
and
shoved in.
well, I mean, they're gonna put it all in there in just a gorgeous package and in a way that's
And it has so
easy
much
to
room.
use. There's so much room in it.
So
I
much
mean,
room.
you can just like you could sew like this if you wanted to. Just like I'm feeling lazy. I don't even want to lift up my arms today.
No, you don't
Like-
even have to do that. You use the embroidery unit.
Oh, there you go. And just be like, push a button. Now I'm gonna walk
Yeah,
away.
that's what I do.
Oh,
Okay.
we are way out of time.
We
aren't
are. We are. We're 5
Oh, we're
minutes
way
after
out of
this.
time.
Okay, guys. We've had a wonderful time with you. We hope you had a wonderful time joining us. And we are open today and see no more snow. See,
See? Yeah,
I
see?
told you it was just flakes off the roof. It's fine. Well, maybe okay. There's a couple little flakes coming down. I don't know. Where it's it's gonna melt. It's gonna all be gone. We're gonna have warmer weather here. I'm so over snow already.
And no matter what, we're gonna have fun. We're keeping it toasty warm in here. And if you want to do so with Rachel this afternoon, stop on by and hang out with me.
Yes.
And you can see me try to figure out how to copy a pattern.
Oh, it's easy.
It's got to be easy, right? There's like 2 pieces in this.
There's 4, but it's okay.
Oh, there are 4. Oh, yeah.
I did this for a minute. So.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, have a wonderful Saturday. And if you don't want to get out, you can always do the whole shop at home thing. Mm-hmm. We will be happy to fulfill your orders and get them out. And you have an incredible week coming up. So we hope to see you. And if you are too far away, just shop online or drop us an email anytime.
Call us.
Yes, calling. During the day, I'm just going to forewarn you, I can't get to my email all the time. So if it's important, do not leave it as an email because I may not see it till the end of the day. If it's important, just go ahead and call us. We will happily answer the phone. You guys have a wonderful Saturday, and we will hopefully see them soon.
Very soon.